Are you hungry for the latest news and trends from the internet? Welcome to What's Cooking on the Internet, your one-stop shop for discovering the hottest digital delights. Hit that subscribe button and let's get cooking.
When chaos hits the road, wanderlust gets a bad rep. There's a question that's been on everyone's mind. Can we really find meaning in the mess of travel? Or is it just a fleeting moment of humor and irony? Let's dive into the world of cursed-memes.com, a platform that's shaking up the travel industry with its unapologetic take on exploration. For a long time, travel blogs and social media were all about perfection. Curated selfies, minimalist guides, and hashtags like #blessed and #wanderlust. But then cursed-memes.com came along and flipped the script. So what is cursed-memes.com travel? Is it a movement, a mindset, or just a meme-fueled fever dream? Let's unpack it. Cursed-memes.com started as a niche site for gloriously awful memes. But somewhere between the memes and madness, a new genre emerged. Cursed travel memes. Photos of tourists in front of ominously photoshopped landmarks, hotel reviews with "would have been fine if not for the haunted bidet," and fake TripAdvisor screens. Hots of haunted hostels run by AI clones of Guy Fieri. The memes were chaotic, deranged, and relatable. Because let's face it, not every trip ends with champagne on a rooftop. Sometimes it ends in a snake-infested Airbnb with Wi-Fi so slow it rewinds your emails. The cursed meme crowd recognized a new truth. Traditional travel aesthetics were over. The chaos was more honest, and then cursed-memes.com launched its Tourist Traps We Love series, a satirical yet sincere rundown of the world's worst destinations. People actually started going. Not ironically, not jokingly, genuinely. They booked flights. They tagged the locations. They became the cursed memes. Travel, in the hands of this digital circus, became surreal performance art. A rejection of perfection. A full-throttle embrace of the ridiculous, the awkward, and the undeniably real. A new class of influencers emerged. The doomfluencers. They wore their chaos like a badge of honor. One documented his quest to find the world's worst hostel. He succeeded. It had no roof and hosted a raccoon wrestling league. TikTok exploded with the hashtag #CurseTravel, racking up 1.8 billion views in 6 months. The aesthetic? Grainy filters, cringe captions, comedic near-death experiences involving rogue camels and exploding vending machines. The vibe? Raw, real, chaotic good. So why did Cursed Travel work? What's the secret sauce of virality? Cursed Travel offered something revolutionary: authentic imperfection. The travel goals were sold. They're aspirational, yes, but also alienating. But getting lost in a Moldovan train station because you followed the wrong subreddit? Relatable. Cursed-memes.com weaponized this relatability with meme-laced storytelling, visual absurdity, participatory culture, and post-ironic tone. By leaning into the mess, Cursed-memes.com made travel feel less like a Pinterest board and more like a choose-your-own disaster novel, and people couldn't get enough. Once major brands sniffed tea, virality, they tried to cash in. Some succeeded spectacularly. Airbnb partnered for a cursed collection, real rentals that leaned into haunted doll decor, alien-themed outhouses, and mildly cursed toilet art. Spirit Airlines launched a marketing campaign titled "Fly the Nightmare, Save a Buck." Others tried and failed. A luxury travel company attempted a cursed luxe retreat in Iceland featuring glamping inside an abandoned freezer truck. Instagram promptly roasted them into oblivion. The takeaway? You can't fake curse. It has to be earned in the trenches, ideally while fending off seagulls with a bag of gummy worms in a Bulgarian bus station. Beyond the humor, cursed-memes.com travel taps into something deeper: the desire to mythologize our missteps. Every generation has its lore. Gen Z and millennials? Their legends are glitchy, half-sarcastic, and probably filtered through 12 layers of irony. But there's still stories and stories, especially weird, shared, communal Nuz, connect us. Posting about your cursed journey doesn't just document a trip gone wrong. It transforms it into entertainment. It flips personal failure into public folklore. Lost luggage? Content. Terrible hostel? Character building. Scammed by a monk with Bluetooth earbuds? Iconic. We don't travel for perfection anymore. We travel for the stories, and cursed-memes.com? It's the best storyteller in the game. So what's next for cursed travel? Is it a passing trend or a cultural sea change? All signs point to the latter. Already, cursed-memes.com has teased a cursed travel app, which functions like a nightmarish TripAdvisor. Users rate locations on a scale from mildly sketch to full-blown eldritch horror. There's also word of a travel card game, a documentary series, and even a potential travel zine powered by user-submitted disasters. But more importantly, the ethos is spreading. Traditional travel creators are loosening up, sharing their flubs, their fails, their fungi infested hotel pillows. The algorithm favors honesty over gloss. TikTok and Instagram are awash with expectation versus reality reels, and come with me to my worst vacation montages. We're living in the age of beautiful disasters, and cursed-memes.com was simply the first to hand out boarding passes. In an era of overstaged lives and overfiltered trips, cursed-memes.com offered a refreshing antidote: chaos, comedy, and connection. It dared us to embrace the weird, to laugh at the awkward, to travel not to escape the world, but to really meet it, in all its glitchy, messy, meme-worthy glory. So next time your train derails, your Airbnb floods, or you accidentally end up at a mime convention in Brussels, snap a pic, post the meme, tell the tale. You're not lost. You're cursed, and that just might be the best kind of travel there is.